Welcome to TYT Sports. Everybody out there, welcome to the YouTube. And I hope you enjoy our latest installment because it has to do with the Cleveland Cavaliers. There's a lot of Cleveland talk on the channel today because, we're going to talk about baseball later, too.
No way.
First things first, this tweet surfaces about the Cavaliers starting lineup after they re-signed J.R. Smith. The Cavs starting lineup, Kyrie Irving, J.R. Smith, LeBron, Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson will make about $100 million, which is more than 18 teams' entire rosters. Whoa, including the Warriors. It's actually not more than 18. I believe it's 15 because if we go to the Cavs, actually first we'll go to the Cavs' top salaries. It's not just that. If you look at the top 30 salaries in the NBA, LeBron, Kevin Love, and Kyrie Irving make up 3 of the top 30. If you include Tristan Thompson and J.R. Smith, it's 3 of the top 45. Now, 2 of the NBA salaries that they definitely have more than. Their starting lineup is undoubtedly worth more than these 15 teams. Interestingly, none of those teams are going to win a championship this year, save for the outlier, maybe Houston, OKC, and I guess Boston and Indiana you could throw in there. But, oh, wait, the Spurs. No, that's the second card. Thank you.
Yeah.
The Cavs' total salary is about $120 million, not including J.R. Smith's contract, so a little bit more this year. But you can see, they have the most expensive team in the NBA. Portland is shocking.
Say, if you're Portland, Detroit, the Clippers, San Antonio, any of those teams that are ahead of the Warriors, what are you doing? Why have you got that? Why are you spending that much money? Like Portland specifically, when you're not close. I understand.
The Clippers, you have Chris Paul and DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin. You have some big money players. If you're the Spurs, you have Kawhi Leonard, you have LaMarcus Aldridge. If you have Pau Gasol just came in, all big money contracts.
True. The one thing that does happen in American sports is that there's somewhat an acceptance of spending money, but it should be an acceptance of spending money when your team gets to a certain level. If you're the Clippers and you get that much, as I do like to criticize the Clippers just to see out the corner of my eye how much Dan responds, but simply because if you're going to spend that much money and you keep giving this team excuses, then they should be getting to the Western Conference Finals at least.
They have to stay healthy, though.
No, blah, 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 blah.
They can't, if we want Chris Paul to play with, half a hand.
Well, if you're going to spend that much money, then you need to have some sort of backups in there, because the same thing happens with big-name teams. Steph Curry plays the full playoff 70%.
The 16th worst player in the NBA, Austin Rivers. We're doing a clip on that on Thursday, by the way.
So, I mean, if you're going to be spending that much money, I would rather be outraged and do a clip on why are Portland the second most expensive team in the NBA when they don't make anywhere close to the Western Conference Finals?
A couple reasons. For one, Damian Lillard's rap career is funding most of their salary. He's very good at it. He's probably the best rapper in the NBA.
Very true.
2, I guess Evan Turner's contract must have been worth a lot of money.
Yep.
Did they sign? They're the ones that signed Festus Ezeli, I believe, also. So they brought in if you're a team that brought in free agents this year, any more than one, your team's salary had to skyrocket because, again, we saw how many players got overpaid based on the money that came in for the TV deal. And again, next year, it's going to be even crazier when the contracts go out for Steph Curry and Chris Paul and Blake Griffin, and all these guys are going to get even more money than last year. So, if you actually go back to that NBA salaries, not the teams, this is number 2, just the top salaries by player. So, element number 2, again, people are outraged. Mike Conley's the second highest paid player in the NBA. It's just a matter of timing.
Yeah.
Is Mike Conley better than Chris Paul? No. But is LeBron James deservingly the highest paid player in the NBA? Yes.
And Steph will jump up to...
Steph will be number 1 next year.
Yeah.
He's going to get I'm assuming a 2-time MVP if he doesn't re-sign. Well, it depends. If he re-signs with the Warriors, they'll probably be able to give him the most money.
Yeah.
So then he probably would be a $160 million contract for 5 years. It would be over $30 million a year.
As far as you look at a team as a business aspect, and Boston should be a team that everyone's kind of aspiring to be. They bring in an all-star player, Al Horford, who's $26 million his salary, and they're still able to, lie in 30th for most expensive team in the NBA?
Yeah, the Boston's a great system to follow because, like you said, creative coaching, building youth, building around Isaiah Thomas at the point guard, and of course bringing in your one big free agent this year, Al Horford. That's a good system to go after. I'm just the Cavs. Look, they want to win another championship. You got to spend money. LeBron wants his starting lineup back that he had last year. You got to spend some money. And what are you going to do? Tell Dan? Is it Gilbert or Snyder? Gilbert. They're both terrible people, but in the end, Gilbert finally did something right by LeBron by saying, yeah, we'll give JR his money. Last year they give Tristan Thompson his money. What are you supposed to do? Say no?
No, and the same thing goes
No
for it.
LeBron.
Who's a replacement?
No LeBron. I am the captain now.
Yeah, and you'd probably have to spend more to get a replacement that would come in if you're looking at that from the start to do J.R. Smith's job, both as a player on the team, as a role player, as a three-point shooter, but to keep LeBron James happy. That's the main thing. You could have someone come in.
You need a LeBron happy person.
That's it. The LeBron James happy proponent to it immediately takes the team beyond in terms of their quality. Like, we see what happens when LeBron James is happy with his team, and it does seem a little bit ridiculous that you're going to make all these moves to keep one player happy, but that's what happens when you have the best player in the NBA, arguably one of the best players of all time, on your team.
Yeah, that's
keep them happy,
one.
spend the money.
Keep them happy. Alan Crabb is the 18th highest paid player in the NBA.
Easily the best name.
I'm having some trouble with that one. I'm having a lot of trouble with that one, actually. All right,
Crap.
Comment below. The Cleveland Cavaliers, are they going to take back? Not even take back. Are they going to continue their reign as champions? Will they run into the Warriors? Will they not even make it to the finals?
When we
Is
do
their
our
salary
prediction
too
clip,
much?
that's going to come up soon, right?
We did one for
okay.
with well, you went to Scotland. We don't revolve around your haggis-loving world. Comment below, like favorite races. It's this food.